As we lost control of our own life and did what we were expected to do, we learned to call it power. That was our genetic heritage. As we joined the Army, and the first job of the Army is at boot camp. At boot camp, what do you learn? Nothing. Actually, you learn a lot. You learn a great deal at boot camp. You learn to give up your identity. You learn that if you give up your identity, meaning that if you were Jewish and I called you your little anti-Semitic name, and you complained about the anti-Semitic name that I called you, and I said 10 push-ups, and you complained again, it's 20 push-ups. If they called me Italian or Irish, Farrell or whatever, and you talked about the stupidity of Irish people, the same type of thing, until everybody in that room understood what? There was one. They are nothing. They are part of the machine. That the war machine works better when you are willing to be disposable. Now, you didn't only have to be willing to be disposable, you had to think of your disposability as power. When you are disposable, you get status. You have a uniform you put on. When you increasingly take that risk of being disposable, you become a sergeant, a lieutenant. And so we bribed boys to be disposable. If you are disposable consistently, we'll give you a Purple Heart. If you risk your life to save somebody else, we will admire you. We'll become a hero. And if you do it consistently and survive, like Winston Churchill, who couldn't believe how often he had survived and just barely missed dying, you become a hero. You become a legend. Those become the statues in your name, the legends that you were, leaving your mark in that way, having the respect not only of your children and the society, but also of women and other men. Those were the things that made you, that were our bribes to be disposable. That's what we need to question.